Hello, I would like to introduce you to this unique program on high performance learning. I use the word unique, not lightly, for that is exactly what it is within the education sector of the UK. Let me explain why it is unique. That for value for money, it is greater than all other courses available on the market. It combines teacher and student training in one course. The trained teachers will be trained to a level where they can train every faculty within the school, thus embedding high performance learning throughout the school. It involves parents in a proactive role in helping the school to develop their child's learning. Students gain confidence in their learning. Finally, the investment is unique, that it is not just training 60 students and 2 members of staff, but using the course as a platform for a whole school approach to performance learning. And it also contains both emotional intelligence and academic intelligence, for learning consists of both. Let me go through some of what the course will provide. The first feature is that we fully train 60 of your students, and we also train 2 selected members of your staff to replicate high performance learning throughout your entire school this year and every year in the future. So what are the outcomes of high performance learning? Because language, whether written or read, is the very foundation of learning, it is critical that high performance learning improves this, and does so by skills that greatly improve comprehension and understanding of what is read and written. We predict that each student taught will improve their comprehension by 200 to 300%, and at the same time improve their reading speeds, which will improve their knowledge transfer from the words read. In addressing numeracy, the course provides students with some of the most unique skills. We have proven evidence that students can be taught to calculate in their head faster than a calculator. For example, every student can be taught to multiply any 2-digit numbers in the head, or square any number. For example, ask a member of your maths department to square 193 in the head. The answer, by the way, is 37,249. The outcome of teaching these skills to students is their confidence rockets in mathematics, and as a result, higher results are achieved. This system works even with slower students. We have proved this when teaching it to Year 6 in primary schools. Literally hundreds of teachers have said to me, I teach them the knowledge that the curriculum asks, but when it comes to answering questions which are worded differently to what I gave them, they just cannot think. The program caters for this by teaching all students how to think, using a variety of thinking stimulators. We show students by the use of these thinking stimulators how to manipulate knowledge taught and to be highly creative in their writing. I developed, when I was in the States many years ago, a thinking system called BACT. Your students will be taught this thought stimulator. Students who can think for themselves improve their grades. Emotional intelligence. Every student can be taught how to use positive behavior to improve their learning. Integrated throughout the course is a practical emotional intelligence course. To teach this course, we are using the only effective way known to raising emotional intelligence, and that is the integrative approach. To facilitate this training, we have built into the program a distance learning unit, which will be accessed through the parents' emails if we can organize this. We do this to involve parents proactively in their child's development as learners. This course is sent out weekly, irrespective of whether they're in school or not. Classroom behaviour as a result will be greatly improved. This will be achieved by this integration of EQ and IQ. I cannot emphasise the training of your teachers. Their course will run parallel with the students and continue throughout the students' training period, for we need them to be highly competent in the skills so that they can accelerate the growth of high performance learning throughout the school. Their training will start as soon as the course is agreed and before day one with the students. This will be carried out through emails, telephones and post. After each training day we will require them to stay behind for a couple of hours, and as I've said, during this period between the student days they will be given distance learning tasks to be completed. Revision. Revision is, we all know that constant review of topics after they're taught means that the material becomes overlearned. And in this state, a raise in performance is certain. The problem has always been one of time. In this program, we have designed an approach where students can integrate their revision with the teaching of the topics for as little as 30 minutes per week. Not only will we teach the student these techniques, we will help you to set up the system for your own students. It is also interactive. All the faculties can use it. And what is equally important, they can set their input into the system as homework for the students to complete, helping themselves as well as helping students in future years.